Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Palace of the King as recorded by Freddie King on guitar. Now this song has some incredible blues guitar playing, and I'm going to break it down for you step by step. We're going to start off with that opening main riff, then we're going to go into a B section where we have these hits that the band is just hitting these rhythms together, and then we have a bridge and an outro. And as usual, Freddie King is taking so many of these classic blues elements but putting his own twist on it. So we're gonna break it down step by step, but before we jump in, I wanna hook you up with a gift right away. If you're new here and haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you're gonna wanna grab this at the first link down below. And this is gonna show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And this is going to tie in with a system that Freddie King uses as well for blues soloing and learning your pentatonic scales and basically connecting those together with the chords. So grab your copy completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. All right, well, with that said, let's break down this tune. Let's break down how to play Palace of the King as recorded by Freddie King on guitar. Now we're going to start off with this main riff that has a little pickup, and it's just a 2-bar phrase. Here's what it sounds like. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start out on the 4th fret of the 5th string. And we're going to go back and forth here between 2 notes. So we've got that note, and then we're going to play the 2nd fret on the 4th string. We're just going to go. We do that 3 times. Then we're going to shift up to the treble strings here and play the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and the 3rd fret on the 1st string. This is what you call a double stop. It's just 2 notes there, and you hit it and you slide off. So that's the first part. Now we're using 8th notes here, and as I mentioned, it's a pickup, so it comes in on what we call the and of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, then we start again, and 1 and 2 and 3. This time, instead of going to the double stop, we're gonna play the low E string and then rest. So, okay, so it alternates. First time, high double stop. Second time, low E string. It's really cool. Here it is slowly. 3 and 4 and. From there, we move on to the B section here, and this is where Freddie sings, "Yeah, I've played the blues in England." Here's what it sounds like. Then we're back to the main riff there. So the first time, this is a 10-bar progression. Let me show you the chords. I started on E7. That's just all 6 strings, open, 2, open, 1, open, open. Now the next chord is a bit of a stretch, but it's a really cool chord. If you can't get it, just stay on E7. So just play E7 for 2 bars. But if you can, in the second bar, put the G sharp in the bass. So what I did there was I kept this E7, but I put the 4th fret in the bass with my pinky. Then go to A, from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 2. Then C, and here I'm just playing standard open chords, but you could do bar chords if you want. But this is, I think, the easiest way. Here's C, and then back to E7, then B. Now this is a bar chord here, starting on the 5th string, 2, 4, 4, 4. So each one of those chords lasts 1 bar. We're gonna go E7, over G sharp, then A, C, then E7, B. Then we finish with E7 for 4 bars. Now in those last bars, we're gonna have some hits. So we'll talk about that, but first let's back up and cover the rhythm for the first part of this section. Here I'm just gonna play 8th notes. I'm gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and all downs. Then when I get to the E7 for the final 4 bars, we're gonna hit 1, 2, and then rest like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that 4 times. And of course, over those hits, you know, Freddie is ripping a lead, so the band's going. He's like, you know, doing epic bends up here in your 12th fret blues position. So all together, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the hits. 3, 4. 3, 4. Then back to the riff. Then everything goes again, and we continue. Now the second time, we only play those E7 hits 2 times. So we go 1, then 2. Then we go to the bridge, and that's where you hear living in the palace of the king. And we've got a new progression here, sort of goes to like a Motown-y kind of feel. Here's what that sounds like. And then we're back. So this new section here brings in a new chord. We've got D. So that's just starting on the 4th string, open 2, 3, playing like a D5. Then to A, then E7 for 2 bars. Then again D, A. This time we'll go to G. It's just, you know, any G that you've got. Here I'm playing 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. And then that B, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then we go back. So from there, we've got one final section. We play basically, when the tune ends, we come out of that bridge and we go back to the B section. We do the hits 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Then here's how it ends. it just ends going 2 bars of A to 2 bars of E7. I keep that same driving 8th note rhythm going throughout. Take your time with those sections and make sure you've got down the main riff, the B section, the bridge, and then how it ends, just going back from the A to the E, or what we call a 4-to-1 chord progression. And to help you even more, be sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to basically map out the entire fretboard. And I think about this system whether I'm playing a lead part or a rhythm part, and it's basically the same to me. It just gives me a framework for playing music on the guitar. And I want to hook you up with it completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Next, before you go, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know your #1 struggle with guitar right now. Just comment it down below so I can make some future videos here on the channel helping you out. As always, thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll catch you in another one real soon.